Assalamualaikum to interlocutor Madam Hanaa and to all candidates here. So today we are going to discuss about the most effective way to help students control their internet addiction. So in my point of view, the most effective way to help students control their internet addiction is limit the internet usage by scheduling time spent online. This is because it can reduce the total time students spend online. So by the time they have, students can use that by doing benefit things such as finishing their assignment. So what do you think, candidate D?
I think, in my opinion, the most effective way to help students control their internet addiction is develop new interests such as reading and gardening. It can help us to forget about internet and distract us from being with mobile phone to connect with internet. It also can fill our leisure time with a benefit activity and also reduce our screen time. What about you, candidate A?
So for me, the most effective way to help students control their internet addiction is by delete mobile applications that are addictive. By deleting mobile applications, many students will teach themselves to be more disciplined, and without that useless or not so important applications, many students will start to organize their time wisely. And for example, without TikTok applications, students will spend less of their time on the phone, and students will find another beneficial activities that can make them more productive. So what do you think, candidate D?
I think from my view, the best ways to help students control their internet addiction is spend more time with family members and friends. So by hanging out with friends can make more time and create more memories with them, and can reduce the using phone on that time. With family, we can do more activities such as walking at the park or maybe watching movie together to create some a good bonding with them. And when you're close to someone that helps you to focus on your life, it can help to reduce your stress and maybe to reduce your problems such as the phone addiction. How about you, candidate A? Candidate D.
I'm partially agree with you about spend more time with family members and friends. It's true that spend more time with family will give us a lot of benefits and effective way to control their internet addiction, because they are busy with the socialized activity with families and friends. But sometimes they also need their own screen time. So I think the most effective way to help students control their internet addiction is point candidate B, which is develop new interests such as reading and gardening. It is because when you, for example, when you spend time on reading, you will feel like you want to end it as soon as possible, and it will give you a healthy lifestyle because you have a screen time but not in a lot usage time. What about you, candidate A?
Thank you, candidate D. I agree with you. The candidate D's point, which is develop new interests such as reading and gardening, would be the most effective way to help students control their internet addiction, because by doing some activities other than playing our phone, it will distract many students from spend their time on the phone. So like candidate D said earlier, by reading some books, we can gain more knowledge and we can reduce our screen time. So also gardening is a physical activity and it will help many students to stay focused and concentrate in class. So what do you think about this, candidate C?
I also agree with you, which is candidate's D point. For me, develop new interests such as reading and gardening help students to build their new lifestyle, a healthier lifestyle. This is because when you read, like candidate A said, that reading can help students gain a new knowledge, so that students are not really depending on internet or social media, which is might be fake. So that gardening also might help you to release students' stress. So what do you think, candidate B?
Well, candidate, I think I disagree with you, because I think develop new interests might make the students become boring, because by reading some books again and again, they might feel like super boring, and not everyone likes to do it reading some books or gardening. And as you guys know, gardening is not quite popular at our age. So I don't think that our age, teenagers nowadays like to gardening and do some activities that really need physical, using the physical. So how about, do you agree with my point?
I'm agree with that point. We already talk about candidate D, C, and B point. Let's talk about candidate A point, which is delete mobile application that are addictive. I am disagree with it, because I think sometimes mobile application that are addictive, youngest people will give us a lot of benefits, such as news, the current issues, to know what are our work doing right now. So it gives us a lot of knowledge about the world, to be secure, to be more safety among the others people. So what do you think, candidate A?
So for me, I agree with candidate's point, which is delete mobile applications that are addictive. It is because many students will reduce their time on the phone, and they will do something that encourage them to be more productive. For example, without the application, many students will probably spend their time doing exercise or socialize with their friends. So I think we have discussed the candidate A's point. So let's move to candidate C's point. What do you think, candidate B?
Well, I think limit the internet usage by scheduled time spent online might help students become more focused on their work, on their job, and they can get a good result for their academic by limit their internet usage. How about you, candidate C?
I do agree with my point, which is limit the internet usage by scheduling time spent online. Well, students can manage their time because they know what they want to do. So they might think that to do the most important things before spending their time online. So it seems like all candidates agrees with the candidates D points, which is develop new interests such as reading and gardening. So, do you have anything else to say?
No, I
So,
do agree with you.
That's it. We all agree with that. So, thank you for participating in this discussion. Thank you, Madam.